Hey guys, so I wanted to go over the elimination diet part of my detox. Um, and I know that a lot of people have probably already heard about an elimination diet before, and maybe you even tried one, but if you don't know, um, the elimination diet helps you find food sensitivities. And so you're eliminating these certain types of foods for 30 days and maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more for certain ones. But when you reintroduce them back into your system, you can identify what foods are affecting you in a negative way. So, a food sensitivity might come through as abnormal sleep, mood, sinuses, immune system, heartburn, bloating, acne, rashes, like any kind of skin thing. Will give you headaches, migraines, and digestive problem. Foods that you would be eliminating would be gluten and grains. So you can find this in oats, rice, wheat, even cosmetics, anything that has the word dextrin on the label. It's like dairy is the next one. And I know a lot of people have problems with dairy in their skin, but this includes milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, and whey protein. Then corn products, so popcorn, tortillas, tortilla chips, and soy. So this could be found in pretty much anything that you get from the store. Meat substitutes, tofu, soy sauce, and even baked goods. And the corn and soy are like one of the two top products that are made GMO, genetically modified. So when you are reaching for those foods, you do want to look a little bit closer, especially since they're like at the base of everything that we eat. Then peanuts, peanut butter, and added sugar. So corn syrup, Splenda, brown sugar, and even things that you wouldn't suspect to have sugar in them. They're not like sweet, like broth and ketchup and like tomato sauce. They can all have sugar added into them. So while you might not be someone who eats like sweets and baked goods and ice cream and candy and stuff all the time, you could still be getting too much added sugar through other products, like little by little. Caffeine, so coffee, energy drinks, pop, alcohol is the next one, beer, liquor, wine, and inflammatory fats. So you can find these in fast food, margarine, peanut oil, mayonnaise. Some mayonnaise is made with an avocado oil or olive oil base, and those ones could be okay for you to have. So those are the things that you need to be eliminating and avoiding during the elimination diet. And so just because you're not eating grains or gluten does not mean that this diet is low carb. You are filling that space with lots of vegetables and fiber, so you are still staying full and with lots of energy, and you're also getting in lots and lots of nutrients, so that's good. And if you are someone who experiences like severe cravings, like before trying this diet or even while you're transitioning to doing this diet, then that means that this is a good thing for you. There's some sort of imbalance that's going on that is making your body or mind think that you like have to have this sugar, you have to have that bread or that coffee. So doing this will help give you a nice reset, and then when you add the things back in, you can pinpoint, hopefully, where that is coming from. So just like with the gluten and the grains you're replacing with the vegetables, there are substitutes and replacements for the other things as well. Caffeine, I wanted to mention, can affect your stress, anxiety, and your sleep. Alternates to that would be having like a green juice or matcha, some herbal tea, maca powder, or like mushroom elixirs, which I shared on one of my stories, a 4-sigmatic matcha latte, like a matcha mushroom latte, and it's actually pretty good. They have a lot of other like teas and drinks from 4-sigmatic, so I think I'll definitely be trying some of those out. But for dairy, like I said, a lot of people notice dairy gives them acne or skin issues. So alternatives for those would be coconut milk, the full fat coconut milk in the can. Any other nut milk, nut cheeses, which I just tried one of those. It doesn't taste like cheese necessarily. It does have a cheesy, creamy texture, and it was seasoned like garlic and herb or something, so that's really what you taste, but not bad. And of course there are ice cream and yogurt alternatives out there, like made with coconut milk or almond milk and things like that. Sugar affects mood, insulin, and is inflammatory. So if you are craving something sweet, you could try berries and add some like coconut cream, and that also comes in the can. It's right next to the coconut milk. And things like honey, maple syrup, and stevia are okay. No more than about a teaspoon a day, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. And alcohol affects your hormones, and it can affect your menstrual cycle. Women have noticed. It can lead to leaky gut, and it can affect your blood sugar. So there isn't necessarily really a equivalent to alcohol for an alternative, but you can do something like a smoothie or a mocktail and make like some little fun drink. And I like to have like a kombucha or a bubble water, things like that, just to give you something fun to sip on. And last one is soy. That one can affect your hormones and fertility and even your adrenal and thyroid glands. The alternative I've been using for soy sauce is coconut aminos. It definitely helps give it that color and just a little bit of extra flavor, and it's really good in like Asian inspired food dishes. When you have gone through the elimination diet for 30 days, you want to start reintroducing those foods one at a time, a few days apart, because it can take a few days for that food to actually catch up with your body and for you to actually start seeing the negative effects if it affects you negatively. The first one that I'm going to be reintroducing is caffeine. That one's an easy one. I'm sure I will notice the effects. It probably won't take me very much to feel it coursing through my veins. But next would be dairy. And a lot of people, if you know or feel that dairy is causing you acne or skin problems, you might want to try keeping this out of your diet for actually 3 to 6 months. But is recommended in the book Beyond the Pill for myself with this diet to try having dairy like 2 to 4 times in a day, and then waiting 2 days or so to have dairy again. So that one's going to be a little bit more spread out. And then I'll be reintroducing soy. And when you do have soy, you want it to be organic, non-GMO. Grains, sugar, this one should be approached with caution. You want to still avoid the high fructose corn syrup types of things and like the highly processed sugars. And then alcohol. So a lot of women notice that this messes with their menstrual cycle. So it's recommended that I would try one drink and like have no drinks for a week and see if I notice anything. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so let me know if you have any questions about the elimination diet or about the detox diet. I just wanted to kind of explain this part of it because it's such a huge part. Just eliminating all of those things and trying to pinpoint certain sensitivities if I have any, which I'm not sure if I do or not. We will find out, and I will start doing that in about a week and a half after I'm done with the entire detox. So the detox is actually kind of going to be more like a 60-day detox. I'm going to continue doing all of the same recipes and stuff. I'll probably just do a repeat of this last month so I don't have to do like all the thinking on the meal prepping and planning stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll give some updates as probably still every week like I have been. And yeah, we'll go from there.